this is going to be really weird. Because I'm selling a whole bunch of tractors. Let's see, here. We're going to put this off. Oops. That's not what I wanted. I want the arm down. I'm getting tired. I can't even figure out what buttons to push anymore. No, I didn't want to do that. I want to do this, and then I want to do this, and then I want to do... No. Oh boy. Keeping this weight. Yep, keeping all that stuff. And we're going to keep those trailers, but this grass trailer, it needs to get unloaded, and then it's going to go bye-bye. I'm going to need I really am going to need a much bigger forage wagon. So it's going to be interesting. This is going to be crazy. No loan. I'm debt free. So if I need to take out money, I can, though. That's the great thing. You know, that won't get paid off as fast, unfortunately, but gonna feed those sheep. They should have enough feed for 6 days. So, wow, it takes up the whole trailer. Look at that. So like I said, I'm gonna need to be... This is all gonna be about grass. My whole business is gonna be based on grass from this point forward. Who would have thought? Wow. They took the whole thing. Wow, that's crazy. So yeah, I definitely need a bigger one of those. But he won't have to mow anymore. This tractor won't be mowing anymore. So we're going to run this trailer up there and drop it off. And we're going to run a bunch of tractors up there and drop them off. So we're going to say goodbye to the steer. We're saying goodbye to the same. We're keeping this little guy because he can do the front loading, but he also can do the... He's got enough power to do pretty much everything I need him to do. We're going to say goodbye to our trailers. The tractor trailers. I was going to say, but that's... You know what I'm talking about, I think. And we'll see what it's like. I probably eventually will need 2 big tractors, but... I'll have to think about it. Once again, I'm having second guesses because I'm realizing I will need a tractor to, well, the windrowing. Am I going to really want to do a windrower with the Lamborghini? But maybe I will. Maybe it doesn't matter because it's only one tractor. So, and I can really only do one of those jobs at a time. So, and you can't really hire somebody to do it. So I guess it probably is going to be. The best bet would be to actually, yeah. Can I steer? Come on. To just run one tractor because I can only run one at a time anyway. However, getting back and forth to the fields, that's going to be an issue. That will be an issue. But what can you do? It will take several trips. But it's going to take, you know what, honestly, it's going to take several trips anyway because I'm going to have to go get a tractor, get the trailer, bring it over, get back in the other tractor, bring it over. So it's really basically just one extra trip altogether. Oh, come on. Man, I'm ready for bed. There we go. Now we're pulling. Don't do it. The nice thing is if I run out of grass on my fields, there's grass everywhere. So all this can be cut, and it grows back in a day. I don't need a sprayer anymore. Because you're just cutting grass. There's no yield. I will need the seeder, though, because as I buy fields, I'm going to have to be able to seed the fields. But... all these extra, you know, there's a lot of things I can get rid of that I'm not going to need anymore. Like, I don't think you spray grass. Saying goodbye to the same. It's been a great tractor. Made a lot of money with this guy. So I'll be sad to see him go, but... He's definitely not super profitable, so it's time to say goodbye. And we're going to slow time down too. I forgot. Time is going nuts here, so I'm going to... the nice thing, though, is once we sow, since we're not reaping anymore, it doesn't matter what time we sow, because the grass will just be grass. It's just insane how easy this is going to be, I think. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Let's pull this in here and see if I can get all of the stuff. Yep. 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 Rats. That's okay, though. We're not going to sell this guy, so... Alright, I'm going to dump... I don't need a front-end loader anymore because I've got the big front-end loader, so if I need to do bucket work, that's much easier to do the big one. No point in using this. And I don't need that weight anymore. I really only need the weight that's down with the front-end loader, so... We can say goodbye to this weight. Bring that out here. And actually, you know what? We're going to drop the weight. We're going to pick up the sprayer. Goodbye, sprayer. It was fun. That thing did great. So how many fields did I spray, you know? Look how much money I have. This is crazy. I'm going to definitely have more than enough for what I need, so... Alright, so we're going to get this up here. And I'll see you in a minute. Well, Steer, you've been a good friend. You've done a good job. You will be missed. You've made us some money. You made us some friends. But in the end, all good things must come to an end. I'm sure you'll have another good owner. You know, the good news is that these aren't going to scrap. They're just getting sold. And somebody else will buy them and love them and care for them, hopefully as good as I have. In fact, you might even be the person that picks one up. Who knows? I'm being silly, but yeah, you might. And hey, when you get this game, you never know. You might have my Steer. Because I took so good care of it, you'd never know it was even used. You just have to look at the hours. All right, so time to sell this. I mean, we're rolling in dough now. I'm sure I probably sold something I need, and I'm going to have to end up coming back. But so we're going to sell this bad boy. E. Yep. And that's it, man. So we've only got... Oh, I still got to do this, too. Man, I keep forgetting. Yeah. He won't be... He's not worth much, but... Probably 60,000, maybe, I'm going to guesstimate. But I don't need this anymore, either. I'm not going to be doing... I'm not going to be harvesting anymore, so... You know, maybe eventually down the road I'll get back into it. I keep saying stuff like that, but... Really, if the money is, you know, elsewhere, why on earth would you waste time with this, you know? The downside, I realize I'm setting myself up for, I will no longer be able to do people manually. That's the only downside, because these things, you can just set them off and they run. But with the way that I'm setting up my business, it's going to be all hands-on all the time. Oh, well. That's just how it goes. I guess that means more playtime, though, so... I'm in the money. Here we go. Show me the money. Well, almost $500,000. And I've got everything but the tractor that I need. So we're going to we'll see what we can come up with here. For sure, we need to get a tractor that can mow. So let's look at the mowers first. Oh, and I need to save. Always save before you go in the store, because... We've seen the disasters that occur. So, tractors. Oh, wait, no, mowers. Mower. So we need 90 plus 190. So about 300 horsepower. I mean, that's a lot of horsepower. But I think you've got to run the front one, because if you don't, it leaves an open spot. So what do we got? 263, 320. That'll do it. That's the one. So we're getting a huge New Holland agricultural monster. So there goes half of our our income right there. We're going to need a big freaking loading wagon. Yeah, that's not actually that expensive. And I'm thinking, even though we already bought a windrower, I'm thinking, honestly, we probably need the biggest windrower. Well, what is the... Nah. We'll try this one for a while and see what it does. So now... Well... I feel kind of like a heel because maybe I could have kept that Steyr. But whatever. We move on. This guy's only $90 a day. The Steyr was 100. 130, 114. It's always good to have one extra tractor just in case you got to haul something around. So we got enough money to buy one. Let's look at 75. That's just under. Boy, he's so cheap. Yeah, he can't pull the windrower though, so that doesn't do us any good. The Linder. Man, I probably should have just kept the Steyr. Well, you know, those are the kind of things that you see after you go in and you spend, and or the same, but I'm sick of those anyway. Time for something new. I don't need all that extra stuff, so I almost feel like maybe... Let me think about this for a minute. Why would I need another tractor? What do I have to pull? I mean, the windrower is the only thing I really need to pull. This guy's a $260 a day. That's too much. We're looking for the minimum per day that we can get away with. And unfortunately, that probably is going to be the Steyr. I mean, this New Holland... Well, I guess you know what? We're going to save. I'm a New Holland fool. I'm realizing that. So we're gonna the little New Holland. I have all New Holland tractors now. I didn't think about that, but we'll see if this guy can actually. He's underrated for the windrower, but he's really cheap to maintain, and it's a little tractor. We're doing it. That's it. So we saved some money. I just don't know if he's going to be powerful enough. So I think we have everything that we need at this point. We've got a big honking tractor. We've got the big honking trailer for picking up the grass that we're going to cut. And we've got that little guy that can pull the windrower, hopefully. Look at that thing, man. This thing is awesome. Look at the size of that tractor. This is what it's all about, man. Yeah. Let's get inside the cockpit here and look around. Actually, it looks just like my middle-sized one. It's funny. But it doesn't drive like it. Holy cow, this thing's huge. I'm going to get this out. Sweet. We're going to do some serious grass cutting, man. I wonder if I can pull this with... I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can... This trailer requires 100 horsepower, so I don't think I can pull and pick up at the same time, but... It'd be funny if I could, man. That's a big trailer. I can't even see over it. This thing's huge. Holy crap. Let's see, this little guy. This is our little turd tractor. Beep beep, but he's cheap to operate, so hopefully he'll fulfill the needs. I have my doubts, but yeah, maybe. We'll see. Now, interestingly, he might be enough just to run. Actually, he could maintain the sheep because he does have enough power to pull those trailers. It's going to be hard, but he can also lift the bales, and he takes the front end loader, So hey, I think that this tractor might be a good fit up front there. let's go over. Oh, we should look around the cockpit. This one's very basic compared to the others, but of course it's, you know, this is a little beep beep tractor. This is the one that you want to, if you got to run to town, you know, you're gonna hop in this guy because he's, you know, inexpensive, very inexpensive to operate. So we'll have a hay bale here. I'm going to speed up time so we can get a hay bale. No, I'm not. I want to get harvested, but let's see. I'm pretty sure I can pick. Well, we'll pick up the one that's on the trailer. Mess around with it a little bit, see if we can move it around. And we want the weight lowered for sure on this guy. He's so tiny. I'm so used to the bigger tractors. This thing is so little. Yeah, we can lift it up high, so that's good. Should plenty high for getting on the trailers. In fact, we need it down a little bit. I'm gonna back up. Plus, you know, the nice thing is it's fairly small, so it's not gonna have a difficult time here fitting around when it gets a little tight. And since I don't have to run the mower with it anymore, this is good. This is all good. All right, so nope, I need to put the forks down and this down. Ugh. Come on, buddy. Well, I guess just like the other ones, that's about as good as it gets. We'll turn this thing up and see if we can make do. Will it do it, though? Yeah, and it's not great, but it's fairly stable, so wonder if you could shake it on. Well, good enough. I'm satisfied. So this thing will be able to do this duty over here. And that's really all it needs to do. And so this is good because this is that third tractor that allows me to use the bigger New Holland brand tractor. I'm going to need a sponsorship after this. Allow me to use the medium-sized one with the larger tractor so that they can work together, because that one has 160 horsepower, so it's got enough for whatever it needs. Oh, I'm excited. That was fun. This has been a fun day, man. It's a pretty big buyout, you know. Pretty big change in the attitude of what we're going to be doing. So let's get out there and get seeding and... Oops, hang on. I need to go to bed. I keep saying that, but I'm too excited. This is what happened. This is why it's like Skyrim. Skyrim, it was the same thing. I didn't go to sleep because I just kept playing. However, this game doesn't... Well, Skyrim didn't give me nightmares either, but Oblivion did. I don't know why that game gave me nightmares, but it did. But this game doesn't, so... Obviously. I'm going to lower this. Good. So we got this guy now. We're going to fill him up. He's pretty full up. Or needs to be filled up. And he's got enough horsepower to run that big trailer and the windrower, so that's good news. And we're going to vacuum him off here. You've already seen this, so we're going to pause. So I'm going to send him out to seed with grass. And, oh wait, he doesn't have enough horsepower to seed, that's right. It's 180. This guy's got 160, so... Really, right now, he could run the collector eventually. I think the collector was 100 horsepower, so... So let's go get this guy seeding. Oh, this thing is huge. Look at this tractor. I love it. I love it. Oh, it's so freaking big. It's awesome. Awesome tractor. So let's sow grass, and you'll laugh when you see how grass gets sown. However, once again, I don't think it'll do it automatically. I think I have to do it manually, so. So we're going to select the seed O. We got grass. And we're going to unfold the sower. And I'm going to pull right up here, and I'm going to say hire worker. Let's see. Let's see if he'll do it or if he gets lost. Last time I did it, he got lost. So we're going to watch him, see if this Yutz gets lost or if he's able to handle planting grass. Look at that thing go. It's so awesome. Oh, so cool. This is going to speed up production a lot, I think. Yep, there he goes. Okay, so he's gonna grass us in here, and meanwhile this guy is doing good, and since we don't have to worry about harvesting, we can kind of speed up time and just let the guy grass. Well, this guy, let's see, he can I'm gonna park this thing for now, but this tractor should be able to handle this big trailer, so so cool. We could try it. We'll try the lower to pickup, and we're going to turn the forage wagon on. Yeah, I can do it. He's got the horsepower to do it, so it's a little slow, but that's cool. So we can operate him with the windrower and this, and that'll save us money because that big tractor is going to cost a lot. As you can see, even just watching the fuel price or the fuel levels, it's costing me a lot of money to run that big tractor. So that guy, we'll use him for mowing only, and then this we'll be using for pickup and the windrower. It's perfect. That worked out perfectly. Cool. So beep beep. I'm going to park this guy in the garage. He's done for the night. We don't have to spray anymore, so I suppose I could attempt to move this stuff in. We don't want the mowing equipment sitting out anymore. This could go right here. Though that big tractor might have a hard time. Nah, he'll be fine. No, you know what? We'll put it in here for him. He'll be happy. Look at that. Empty garage. It's freaking me out. Yeah, that thing's just eating money. Look at that. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. But what's okay. We'll make it back. No loans, no nothing. This is all we got. And we're all New Holland now. Like I said, I want a sponsorship. Can we move this? Can we do it? Oh. Come on. Pick it up. No. Yeah, this is too much weight for this guy. Nope. So we'll have to wait for the big one to come back in.